This is my Casio Tough Solar watch. It's not a G-Shock, but almost as indestructible and cheaper. I bought mine in 2012 for about 130 Australian dollars. But I've seen some reviewers saying they can get it for ridiculous prices, like 40 US dollars on Amazon. It's been going for 8 years without a battery change. It's made out of resin with a stainless steel back. It's water resistant to 100 meters with a Japanese movement. Model AQ-S810W. This makes it a perfect swimming watch. Solar battery is great because every battery change and pressure test costs about $80 here in Australia. It weighs in at just about 50 grams, so it's not going to affect your stroke. Here's how it sits on my 6.5-inch wrists. It's very light and easy to put on. These curves in the band make it sit nicely off the wrist and nice and airy. It measures about 45 millimeters in diameter without the buttons and about 52 millimeters lug to lug. Now for the features of the watch. It's got a light mineral crystal. Could even be plastic, but it wouldn't matter because you can hardly ever touch it because of this beautiful raised bezel. Let's compare it to this pilot watch, which I bought on a plane on my way to India. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a domed crystal, and I scratched it at almost my first outing on the swimming pool change door. It's got these nice solid push buttons, a little bit springy. I actually prefer them to the recessed buttons of my Casio. The digital display is currently showing date and time. Next is battery level and world time. You can change to the second time zone just by pressing the top two buttons simultaneously. That's really cool. And then you can get back to your normal time zone by doing the same. There's 5 alarms with an hourly chime, a timer, which is great for swimming. You can just set it and then you know when your session is finished, and there's no problem hearing it underwater. There's a stopwatch if you need it, and back to time. You probably can't see it, but there's lume on the 12, 9, 3 and 6 markers and on the hands. And there's a light for the digital display. You could use it as your one watch if you're traveling overseas, swimming in a resort. At a stretch, you could even wear it in a formal event.